Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2 with TV's Frank. And I didn't actually equip my normal gear here. I can actually equip this stuff, okay. This stuff's really good, but I wasn't wearing it before because it was kind of overpowered for that area I was in, so I'll just wear it now. It's fine. The gloves are actually really heavy compared to normal gloves of that type. So, Elite Knight Gauntlets, I suppose. Alright, so we're in the servants' quarters in the Lost Bastille. And there's a bunch of stuff here to do. There's an optional boss that you don't have to do, but it makes the boss at the end of this easier. So we're going to do that. And there's a bunch of other crap. This place is kind of a big, I wouldn't say sprawling area, but it's sort of like, I don't know, compact, but it has a lot of twists and turns to it. So there's a dog over here in the corner. Kill him. And there's a large club. So here is a place where you can put a Ferrous Lockstone, but I don't have one right now. So we're gonna have to solve that problem later on in the level. There's a couple places where you want to put lockstones here. But over here is where we came in at. I'm not sure where they are off the top of my head where I need to get them. So we go through here. We have one of these mummy dudes, but these guys do something different. If they will actually do it. Come on, do it. There you go. He throws spells at you. So that's cool. And there's a man over here that has dead on him. Apparently that guy fell off a cliff trying to get the human effigy. Slightly ironic, I feel. Not really. Okay, so the first optional area would be through here, I suppose. But to really take advantage of that, we would need a Ferrous Lockstone. So I'll probably will go through there, but I want to go through this area first to see if there is one. I don't remember if there's any Ferrous Lockstones in this area. I may have used ones that I was supposed to use here elsewhere. So this is a room with a bunch of barrels. Break them all. Basically, they're just hiding that one dude. Some of them are gunpowder. The ones over here are not. And in this door is a skeleton on a wall. Hey, there's nothing here. Let's close the door. His head's still out here. Bravery required ahead. I wonder if that's about the door or about over here. You could see here there's a kind of a window, and you can sort of see a little ladder, like at the top of a ladder. I'm not sure if that's clear that that is one, but yeah. Okay, so here's a place where it's useful to have a bow. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that. Because there are some mans over here that I don't want to get close to. This is the same guy I just killed, but these guys will run at you, fall on the ground, and then explode. But if you shoot them, they basically die in one hit. So it's a good idea to take them out from range rather than mess with them. They look kind of weird. No big deal if you know that they're there. There's another one up here on the ledge above me. This one's kind of hard to get to if you're trying to sneak around the door. And then over here, there's a bunch of pots. And some of them have these guys in them. 2 of them, to be exact. There's a treasure over there. We'll be getting that in a minute. Can't get it from this side though. And you can see there's another one of these push the barrel off and blow everything up sorts of things. Not sure I've ever used that. It's a situation where things being third person really helps you. There you go. Here's a door here. You can open up. And there's that, there's an elevator. I was going to say that elevator, but you haven't seen that. And here is probably one of the worst bonfires in the game up here. I can't even unlock it yet, but... Ah, this guy sees me. As you can see, there's 5 of these dudes in this room. And, over here, there's a, petrified man in front of the thing. We'll need to get the item that does that. Item required ahead, and hurrah for merchant. That's pretty accurate, actually. The store's locked. So there's nothing we can do up here. I'm fat rolling now that I have my bow, but that's fine. So this is the way to the next area. I'm just going to open the door here. Just to revealify this area. Oh, Royal Swordsman armor. That's... I don't know if that's any good or not. I don't remember. Anyway, let's go back. Well, actually, we can go here. So we got a man on the wall with a skeptic spice. And then down here, you can see that treasure. If you ride the elevator down, it takes us to the bottom. We're going to get to the bottom anyway. What you want to do is you want to roll or jump straight across from here. Not too difficult. We get a bonfire aesthetic. Pretty cool. And you can see here, there's a ledge directly below me. I'm going to use a life gem here, just in case. And then I'm just going to walk straight off right here. Whoop. And then down here you can see that there's a little bit of a lip over a hole right here. Just walk off on this side, and you're cool. And then there's another elevator down here with a treasure chest, which is kind of facing the wrong way. Now, you're supposed to get through here the other way, I suppose. And a wilted dusk herb, which is an item that replenishes your spell charges. I think that's the most powerful version. It also, well, no, it's not the one that gives you health back. That's the crimson water, rouge water, red water, whatever. I don't remember if there are multiples. There's rouge and red. I don't remember. There's crimson water or whatever. So now we're back up here. There's a way to get into that room from a secret door using a Pharos lockstone earlier in the level. So this is the way to go forward. To the boss. And it's one of those bosses that has, like, I don't know, not necessarily, like, optional stuff to do. Like, what am I doing? But there's things you can do to make it easier, I suppose. I'm trying to remember. There it is, where the secret door is. There's a secret door in here, and there's another secret door there, and pointless over here, but they don't know about this. There we go. And over here, you'll see, I think I came up onto that wall over there earlier. That's where I fought the, do I have that? I'm fairly certain I did that. Yeah, the Haid Knight over there, when I came in from the place. So the Bracing Knuckle Ring, it's fairly interesting in that it slows your equipment degradation. Basically, it's something for people who use, like, dexterity-based weapons, because they degrade a lot quicker. But with a great sword, or multiple great swords, you don't really need that. Okay. Jump across this gap. And we can get a flame butterfly and torches. Risking life and limb for that doesn't seem like a good plan. So, one of the reasons I haven't been messing around too much is because I'm going to have to walk back across this wall. And believe it or not, there is a reason to do this. Not a very good reason, mind you, but there is in fact a reason. So we walk back along this ledge, being very careful not to walk off to our doom. And we can see that there's actually stuff, like, this is the area down by where the blacksmith is. And we get the golden wing shield, which I believe has one of those ones with a secondary effect. Yes, this is our first shield, I think, we found that allows us to parry spells. Not a very useful ability, I find, but hey, whatever. Plunging attack. Get out of here, dog. No one likes your style. So we're back at the bonfire. And apparently somebody wants to get summoned here. So I haven't found a Kepharos Lockstone yet. So I guess I should go... Well, I have a lot of souls. I forgot that I beat a boss last time. Let's go take care of these souls real quick. Alright. Do I have anything I can use at this man?
Oh,
No, reinforce. Ooh, I can reinforce my sword. Sure. You don't have to be too, careful with your, items here, because you get a lot of, weapon upgrade junk, so don't worry about keeping, a bunch around for later.
I'll be around.
That's fine. Alright, so let's level up. I don't want to necessarily level up too much.
Seek the king, lest this...
So, to do any spells at all, I need to have higher stats for this stuff. Well, the first thing I would need is 10 attunement. And then enough faith to cast something. And then I would be stuck for intelligence. I feel pretty good on my damage right now. And my defensive stuff. So, I really do want to show off some of the spells. So I will go ahead and do that. And I don't know why I kept some stuff here. There's a specific reason I want to have, I guess, faith stuff. Alright, so we've got... Do I have any spells? I guess I'd look over here. Yeah, I've got emit force. I think this lady sells heal. But I don't think I can use it at 10. Nah, 12. I'll buy it anyway.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need 14 faith to use the spell I want to use, I suppose. Alright, so let's go back to the servants' quarters, since I've used all my souls. Well, I think we should just keep going until I guess I can no longer conceivably delay not doing something here. I know of a way to get lockstones. I'm not gonna fight that guy. Ooh. Ow. Jerk. So, okay, we're back over here, and the first thing I want to do is to jump across to this roof, because you can't get up there any other way. Got a soul. And if you remember that ladder top I was referencing earlier, that's up here. Not really any reason to come up here, though. Just kind of lets you into that other area. And down below us, there's a bunch of... if you can find them. There's dogs down here. This is why I'm being hesitant to jump. Okay, whatever. They're just dogs. I think there's... I thought there were more down here. Huh. Okay. Oh, here's one. So there's 4. And here is kind of a funny thing. Let's re-equip my bow here. And activate that, and a bunch of these explodey guys come out. There we go. Shh, let's sneak up on this guy. That was brilliant, bro. I suppose it does blow up this wall. Which lets us get an Archdrake robes and an Archdrake shield. I don't remember what that does. The Archdrake robes are what the cleric starts with. But what is the... oh. What does the shield do? It's just a shield. Doesn't do anything special. Oh, I need to get that item. Now, this area has a lot of stuff to blow up. We're just back into this area. Oh. And actually get the reward you get for doing that. The Wonders Armor set. Nothing over here. There's a door here. You need the antiquated key to get through there. We'll go there in a minute. Right, I wanted to go back up and get that item. Now, this is one of the areas I was referring to needing a Pharos Lockstone over there. Maybe I should use some lighter pants or something so I can keep that bow equipped. You'll see in there's a bunch of dudes. And we can do stuff in here. So, whatever. But you see the Pharos rocks lockstone to my right there. At the very least, the thing that requires the lockstone. But there is a bunch of treasure in here regardless. And one of the things that the lockstone unlocks is just the area you can get to that elevator in. The other one's well worth unlocking. It's got a very cool item that we want to use later, but we actually already have one of it. And here we see the twin blade, which I don't think I can actually use. It's not really my style of stuff. Here it is right here. No, it's here. Yeah, it's kind of a twirly weapon. It requires a lot of dexterity, I believe. Yeah. Oh, I'm only a few points off. Not too bad, but I don't really like it all that much. So we'll go back to my Bastille sword. Get the rest of the treasure. A bone staff, which is just a catalyst. Not much different than the one that I have, except that it gives you a bigger bonus to dark rather than magic, and it has a higher intelligence requirement. So I think that's everything I can do. It also lights up the room. Oh right, I can go up here. Just show you what this is, I suppose. Another room here. Not any walls or anything in here, but you can walk up here, and we'll take you to this area, which drops you down back over here. This is over by the blacksmith as well, I think. I don't think there's any walls up here. No, okay. Gotta check. I don't remember. Oh, it wouldn't let me jump over the ladder. It probably would have made me die. This is an indication you can't actually reveal the walls for the lockstones if you don't actually use the lockstone. You might think that's just hiding them, but it's actually activating them, so whatever. So here we can see you can hear the jingly jangle of explosion mans going on here. Actually in this room. Here. Trying to lock onto this man around the corner. It's fine, he dies if you shoot him in the ankle too. The ones that are kind of glowing a gold color will petrify you. I think I said that last video. So you gotta be careful about those. I hate you all. Let's see, is there any treasure in this room? Aside from the butterflies I got in there. I don't think so. Alright. So, to really properly do everything in this area, you kind of want to get above, which you can get to in this area. So, I was about to say I have to go somewhere else. But it's really fun to, like, drop down on top of that guy. Ow. Yeah, one of the things I don't like about some of the dexterity-based weapons is that it's a lot harder to stagger people. You can use the stone ring, of course. That helps out a lot, and is quite good for things like that. But such things are built into the heavier weapons, so I prefer them. Saves a ring slot, which I can use for some nice stuff. So you roll off over here, which kind of looks like Doom. But then over at the end of this, you see items. Yay! And then We just go back through here. You can also destroy these platforms. And the one over here, if you looking closely, has an item on top. Luring Skull. These basically do the same thing that they do in Dark Souls 1. They lure enemies closer to you, or, well, anywhere actually. You can throw them and the enemies will go chasing it after it. So, over here we have another box. Which has an Estus Flask shard in it. So, I probably wasted my lockstone on the light in the ship area, No Man's Wharf, because clearly I don't have one on me. What we got here? Human effigy. So now we've got this unlocked. We can get back to the bonfire, which is cool. So I suppose I really should just stop dallying and keep moving forward. I can't fight the optional boss because I don't have a lockstone. So I'm down to one Estus Flask. Let's just teleport back to the servants' quarters. Well, I could go over here. Yeah, let's go over here. Oh, actually, no, I want to go to the serpent's quarters anyway. I think I did everything I can over here, just to indicate kind of where this is relative to everything else. This is, up here, above this junk. See that guy down there? This is where we were before. So, theoretically, this could be where you're coming into the area, which I guess is fine. Can I unlock any of these with the Bastille key, or I don't have that, do I? No. I failed. There's a bunch of bodies here you can see. Yeah, none of these doors are actually locked. They're just kind of broken. Is there anything in here? Oh, there is. Missed that. Glad I came back to look. Not much, you know, important over there. Just some souls. Radiant Life Gem's not bad. I do have an Estus Flask shard. I go turn that in, and then warp back to servants' quarters. Alright. We'll do that. And I could probably use a couple things to increase my stats. I don't feel like doing that right now.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see light. However...
Alright. Look at that crap that guy's wearing. Looks like he's kind of wearing a spider. Alright. I really want to show off that thing for the boss here. And the optional boss here, but I don't have a lockstone. I need a lockstone to do both of those things. Well, there's kind of a mini area at the boss place. I'm not even fighting that guy. I'd say you could run past all those guys, but that's extremely dangerous around these guys. So not necessarily a good idea. Let's try killing these guys with my sword. Or not. You know. Better safe than sorry. Okay. I think we could just leave now. Oh no, this is the secret passage. It's not actually helpful. Yeah, these things drop alluring skulls too. So that's... Oh no, I couldn't. I was gonna say I could have gone up through that way. That's not actually true. Because I'd need a lockstone to do that. Alright, so see the guys here? I'm gonna shoot you. They managed to miss me. Is the guy behind me chasing me? Yes, he is. These guys will jump down too. And these guys are similar. Royal swordsman dudes. These other crossbow ones. You're gonna see a lot of them over here. So this is Sinner's Rise. This is the first place we can get the boss soul. Well, the souls that we are looking for. We were told by the herald that we need to get. The old one souls or something. I didn't roll there to try to dodge because I thought I would fall off the edge. Because I have a tendency to do that, which I showed earlier in the level in the last video. So I think I'm going to call it at this bonfire here. And I'll show you why this is kind of a... That looked ominous. I'm sure that's nothing. Okay, so I'll see you next time on Let's Play Dark Souls 2, where we will go through the rest of Sinner's Rise, and probably try to fight those optional thingies.